Well, it is the 28th of July and I'm out in the garden again. It hasn't changed greatly since the last time I took pictures, but a lot of the stuff is growing much faster and harder. We just had a great rain today. These cherry tomatoes are coming up and they're showing a lot of size. I'm going to try and get down and show you what a cherry tomato looks like on the vine here, if I can find them. Where are you? I just saw you. Now, there's some baby ones right there. We got quite a few growing. This is a couple of tomato plants, and way down deep in there are some huge tomatoes. We just harvested, so a lot of the ripe stuff is not here. And you see a lot of buckwheat growing. Take it out as wide as it'll go right now. The buckwheat's flowering, and I'm not really worried about it going to seed for the fact that this is all going to be covered off here this fall. This is my new beds. And I've got some winter squash growing here that I'm going to trellis. Then I have some new beans that are growing here, along with some lettuce and some beets there. Some radishes back there in that square. I'm saving this whole 3x8 group for some more fall crops. These are the big boy tomatoes that I had planted, and they should be getting ripe very soon. They're getting up, close to a pound a piece. These other little ones, these are on the 4th of July version. And they're coming out 3 or 4 ounces, nice little tasty things. Come around to this side, get you a look. We got lettuce, and we keep picking it, but it's just about gone to seed. And Swiss chard we've been picking since the first part of May. I have another thing of Swiss chard going up right there. The kale, she picked a whole batch the other night, so there's not much kale comparatively. These beans, they're tenderette, and they're not putting out like I'd like. So I have some Roma beans planted over in the squares, and I'm hoping that they'll provide for us. This is basil that we've been keeping picked all summer long. I have 2 squares here and here next to the dill, which is just about gone to seed. Pretty amazing stuff that it just keeps on clicking. And then I've got a zucchini plant here. There's about 2 or 3 zucchinis that aren't ripe on this one and 2 or 3 on this one. So it seems like about every day we're picking a new one or 2. I'm going to take a break, and then we're going to go and take a look at the big pumpkin on the other side. And here we are at the big pumpkin. It has just grown wonderfully. You can see that there's a little insect damage and whatnot to the plant, but not too much, less than 10%, and it just keeps growing. And it's hard to get a good look at this pumpkin, just because it's covered in leaves and it's dark under there. But I am guessing that we're sitting at 30 inches in diameter, maybe a little more, and it is getting larger every day. Not like it had been. It got to where it would double every week, and now it's not doubling every week. But it's still heavier than I want to carry. And so just wanted to show you the progress on the big pumpkin. One more look. This is a line of wildflowers. Most of those are cosmos, the big fluffy ones. They were put down in a very rich soil, and they've grown very tall, and they're putting out really nice flowers, and so they hold up on this edge of the bed next to some eggplant and some peppers that I had planted. There's also some turnips down there in a group and another squash plant. But basically next spring this is all going to be a wildflower bed, and it will be the edge to my square-foot garden that you can see. Seems like it's in the middle of a jungle right now. Anyway, hope you're having a great time. Hoping your garden's growing well and you're getting the rain that we just got today.